Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 79 today. Very happy to be here once again.
14k subs.
I'm in a good mood today, Dill.
You feeling it?
I am feeling it.
It's good, mate.
It's showtime. Plenty on the table.
Yeah, we had a lot going on. Some lads came today, gave us some clothes.
Yep.
We're in the hoodie right now.
Perth brand called Cheetah.
CHEATR.
Yep. Drop the E, add the R, and a couple of cheeky little items sent to us. Dill's rocking one there.
Yeah, a little blue hoodie, you know.
I've got a black hoodie that will be worn throughout winter at some point.
Good stuff.
So shout out to those boys, lovely young fellas, 18-year-olds.
Yeah, good lads.
Good blokes.
On the grind at uni, making some clothes.
Exactly.
What else? Pop Street? I think they
Pop
sent
Street.
some as well.
Yeah, shout out to them. We'll
Spell
probably
it as it sounds.
probably rock some of their stuff in the future as well.
Yep.
But yeah, thanks to all the clothing brands that reached out to us this week. We love putting on brands and also wearing some nice stuff.
Yeah, always love helping out. Putting eyes on products, mate. That's what it's about.
Exactly. We know how much it can help. So,
Oh, yeah.
for the people who aren't in the Patreon, all of these guys, we went out on the weekend together to Fremantle.
Yep.
Hot
yes,
spot,
we
I
did.
guess.
It is, mate.
We go there frequently. I want to change
Too
it up.
much, but what can we do?
Exactly. And I was like, okay, this weekend we can get away. And we were
We
supposed to
can't.
have a 21st in Vic Park, and then it got double booked. So now we're back in Freo
Yeah.
once again, which would be fun. But yeah, we're there again. Last weekend at Freo, this was a story that only came back into my head maybe 2 days ago. I'm on the dance floor, and I was bussing some moves, you know.
Yeah.
And when I get drunk, I do tend to dance. When I'm sober, no, not really at all.
That liquid courage, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm on the dance floor, I'm doing my thing, and then I've done something extravagant. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I think it had me leaving the ground, so I'm in the air. When I landed, I've nearly done my medial ligament.
Man, imagine you
my
buckled
knee-
your knee again at the dance
Well,
floor.
It did buckle, and I was like, okay, all right, I'm okay. And then I had to go to the toilet.
Did you sober up quick in that moment?
In that moment, I was
Yeah.
bang. I'm like, I'm going back in for surgery. Like I felt like it was gonna snap.
That
like, it was
fear
so
in your
close.
heart?
In my heart, in my brain,
Yeah,
in my
bro.
soul, everywhere. So I was shitting myself. And then this morning, right, I was playing some music before you rocked up,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what happened. This was my left knee this time. I've just put my foot down and then it's buckled, and I felt my kneecap just sort of do a little boogie. And I was like, nah, I'm not having
Now it's
this.
playing in the back of your mind.
So now I've got two knees that don't work.
Yeah.
I should just be...
Get yourself a wheelchair, mate. Just roll around.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they're going to give way as you get older? Do you reckon you'll be able to walk your whole life? Or do you think they're just going to...
I will never
once
be
you're 60,
in a wheelchair.
70. You don't reckon?
I will never be in a wheelchair. I have to say that with confidence so it doesn't happen.
Yeah, true. No one ever... I guess no one thinks they're going to be in one,
But
so...
this is like the power of the brain, right? Tom Brady was picked, I think, 199 or 179.
Yeah, last pick in the draft.
Yeah. And he would go up to his coaches like a few weeks after getting picked up, one of the worst players in the draft. Goofy. And go up to the coaches and say, oh, you'll be the best decision this club's ever made or whatever.
Yeah.
And now look at him. He's the best, one of the greatest athletes of all time. So it's all about believing. I believe that I won't be in a wheelchair.
He's definitely made his mark.
Touch wood. I've never believed in touch wood.
I do. Because my mum's pretty superstitious, so now I am.
Why wood?
I don't know.
Why does it have to be wood?
I think it's just something to calm you. Like, maybe it's more of a...
Spiritual thing?
So, like, it calms you. You know, you can touch wood and say, oh, okay, it's okay now. It doesn't play on your mind. You know what I mean?
But if, like, let's say I'm in prison, right? And it's just all steel.
Well, if you're in prison...
Aluminum.
Yeah, well, then unlucky.
What do I touch?
Nothing. I think you can actually touch your head as an alternative. I'm pretty certain.
But people used to do that because, like, a hollow head.
I think you can do
touch
that.
wood.
I think that's an alternative. I'm nearly certain.
I feel like that's a fakie.
Yeah, but
Ask
I
your
think
mum,
it's still...
'cause
I think
she knows that
Yeah, she'll
stuff.
know that. I'm pretty sure head's an alternative, but you got to try and find some wood.
Okay, I used to touch my penis.
Yep.
Yeah,
There you go.
not in public, but I'd like duck around a corner and touch it and be like, yeah,
Touch wood.
Touch wood. Well, yeah, it's another word for penis, isn't it? So, going through these topics today, I was talking to someone the other day about dogs and like taking your dog for a walk. take the dog to the dog beach,
Yep.
to a dog park, right? Where there's other dogs. So, for example, my family dog, only child, right? No mates to run and play around with.
Nah, just humans.
Yeah. So I had this little theory. When you take a dog to a dog beach or a dog park, they get very excited because there's lots of other dogs. It's almost like clubbing for dogs.
It is.
It's their only experience
It's
to
their
go
only
out.
social experience at all.
So it's like dating, but it's speed dating. You go sniff a dog's ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woof woof, want to fuck? Like, and then they just keep
Because
going
they got to be
along.
quick because they know they don't have much time in this,
Exactly.
in this
They're like, I
life.
don't get out that often, so let's run them up.
I'm not out and about too much.
I went to a dog park ages ago when we first got our dog, and it was near a beach. And I have a female dog, a little bitch, and she was getting harassed by she was getting a lot of male attention.
Yeah.
Right, and I was like a protective dad. Right now, I don't do much for the dog. I actually feel a bit ashamed. Like,
Yeah.
I should be more of a father
But you just
figure.
don't really care anymore.
No, I love the dog and I care about the dog. I just don't make
You
the
care
time.
about it, but you don't care for it that much.
Yeah. No, I do have care for it. Like, if my
But
dad
you just
was...
said you don't.
No, I
It's
don't.
okay, Jamo, but...
No, listen, I love my dog. I just
Yeah.
don't do enough for it.
Yeah, so you
That
don't
doesn't-
care for it. That's what I mean. That's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, but I care for it.
No, but you don't physically care for it.
I don't
That's how
physically
I'm-
help it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's how... Yeah, it's the
to-
same thing.
Yeah, but the
It just
word...
makes you feel worse
word
when I
must
say
have a-
care.
Yeah, but the word has a double meaning.
Yeah, but I mean it in the physical way.
Okay.
Because you said you don't do a lot for it, so you don't
Yeah.
care for it. You don't take care of it as much.
But I do care for it and love it in a different way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just not in the actual way.
Well, no, there's another way. You're just trying to make me feel bad. I'll fucking cry, Dylan. So then I was thinking, all right, I know I'm not the dog's dad,
Yeah,
but I was getting protective.
felt
I was
like
like,
it.
okay, there's a lot of little dicks around, and I wasn't happy. But I couldn't do anything about it because if I get in the way of dogs, I'll probably get bitten. I've experienced that with your late dog. And I just had the thought, like, this is nightclubs for dogs, right?
I like that.
It is speed dating for dogs. It's their only chance to
It's
really...
their social outing of the week, of the month
Exactly.
probably, not the weeks. They're not going out weekly.
And that's why they go nuts. And unfortunately...
It's free
much
entry,
like
though.
much like myself, my dog did her knee similar time to when I did mine. So now my dad, who's basically the owner of the dog and the caretaker... It's like if you've got a footy field and it's not being taken care of properly and you bring in a caretaker, a groundsman even.
Yeah, before you know it, it turns that around real quick.
Exactly. But the problem is we haven't been able to get her back out with other dogs because she gets excited, runs, does her knee.
Oh, so she doesn't have full mobility like before?
So her clubbing days are over. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate and I should care more for her. Yeah.
There you go.
So
Well, I guess
shout
there's
out-
not much you can really do.
Shout out Moggy, the family dog.
There's not much you can do. She can't go out anymore.
Also, there was a girl I was speaking to who claims that her dog is gay. Now, I was thinking, is that actually a thing? In the dog world, are they aware of what gay is? Do they...
I don't think
like
they know what
bum?
gay is, but I think they would. I think there would be gay dogs for sure.
Yeah, there would have to be some
100%.
fruity
Would there be
dogs.
lesbian dogs? I've never seen that.
I feel like dogs, just in general, are pretty sexual. Like, that's why they have to be desexed, because they're like rabbits. They're horny little things, dogs, when you think about it. But yeah, what's the internet saying?
It says it's very rare.
But
Very, very. It said that gay in the animal kingdom in itself is very rare.
okay, but
Yeah.
very rare means still a chance. So this dog that this girl has might be an exception.
Can dogs get... Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there might be an
But
exception.
it's a one-way gay. So there's big dog,
Yep.
straight, right? Little dog, a gay, both men, both male dogs. So little dog,
Mhm.
gay,
Yep,
big
yeah,
dog, yep. And little dog always wants a piece of action with the big dog, and the big dog always says fuck off.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Let us know if you have a gay or lesbian dog. Obviously, no judgment. We just want to know.
Yeah, we just want to know. It's all out of
wanna know.
curiosity.
I've got this thing, Dylan, with crazy people. So, we've both met a few in our time
Yeah,
on this
always
earth.
enjoy interactions with the crazy people.
And there's a lot of, and I'm only good at this with women. Men, I think there's different. I feel like men are weird. So you might have like a sexually weird mate. You might just have a genuinely strange mate. Like there's different levels to it. And then with women, I've found that there are some where I can have a conversation with them, look them in the eye, and I can see that there is something in them that will ruin my life.
Yeah.
Or there's something in them that is capable of doing damage to someone I love or something. So we've noticed this. We've seen it on weekends. Like you see these people and there's a bad vibe.
Yep.
Right?
Definitely
They might
bad
come
energy
across
or
as
vibe
beautiful like women or whatever.
You can tell.
And then you can tell they got a little bit of something behind the eyes.
Some Satan back there.
Yeah, a little 666. Maybe under the eyebrow or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I've got a knack now, and I'm not sure how good it is, so I want to test this theory of picking crazy people. So if you have a crazy person or a non-crazy person, send it in, maybe even to me directly, and I'll send you a little response back and say, look, I think this person has something going on.
Okay.
I might say they're 30% crazy. They might be 73% crazy.
Or 0%, because it could be a trick question.
I might think the person is completely fine, but I think I've got something.
Okay.
And I want to like decipher if it's me in person. Is that the best way of doing it? Probably. But can I do it through photos?
That
I
could be
guess we'll see.
difficult.
It will be difficult.
But I guess you got to test
Because
yourself.
we get general vibes from people, and
Yeah.
like we feed off people's energy. So that'll be interesting. Also, I saw a little clip on TikTok about this. It was a guy in America talking about participation trophies,
Okay.
and he was saying they're breeding losers.
Yep.
Right?
I agree.
Now, if you participate in a team and have no impact on the team whatsoever,
You're just
either socially or physically, you're a passenger.
Yeah.
You should get a passenger award.
You're just there because, they actually need numbers.
Yes. You're filling up the team and like, yeah, we have to be nice in this world. Do you?
No, because then that takes away from the kids who are good. And that's not fair on them that they receive less praise for being good.
But then when you go up the levels, so when do participation awards stop? Like maybe under
I reckon
16s?
once you get... Yeah, I reckon it depends on where.
Yeah. Because I don't remember ever receiving a participation award. But I don't know. I remember I got a most courageous in footy once, and I thought it was nice, but it was a bit of a like backhand. Because I finished like 5th in the fucking count or something.
That's not too bad though.
Yeah, but I got the most courageous award, and that was just because I got knocked out all the time because I was so short. But yeah, so participation trophies, don't necessarily agree with them.
You don't need it when
understand.
you're 16, 17, 15.
No.
I get for like 8-year-olds maybe.
Okay, so what, we cap it off at 12 then?
I think 12. Once you're a teen, you need to really,
Because the example that this dad, so he was an African American dad, and he was talking about his son, and he said, my son was the MVP and the best player in his basketball league, and he won like the biggest award, and they won the title or whatever, the championship.
To the league, mate.
And then the next season, they got knocked out in like the first final, and he got injured or something, and he got a participation award. And the dad was like, why is he getting praised for losing?
Okay.
You loser.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a tough world. You're not going to get a participation award for doing average at work.
Nah.
No.
You're not going to get
You're not
any
going to get a
reward.
raise, a bonus.
You can't keep rewarding people for being mediocre.
Exactly. And that's what it is, rewarding mediocrity.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
It sends the wrong message.
It does.
It sends the wrong message. I agree.
The other day, I was feeling a little bit frustrated. This week, especially, I've found that I've been getting a little bit more angry. And the last few weeks have been really good, like positive, happy, like I've been in a really good space. And then this week, I wasn't necessarily down or like depressed or anything like that, but I was getting frustrated with little things.
Yeah.
And then a thought popped into my head, and I think I might have discussed this before, of my time in Sydney, right? So I went to an escape room with my family. And there was this guy, and just the thought of him has been frustrating me. I don't hate anyone, but I strongly dislike people. Yeah. And this guy is definitely someone I strongly dislike. And he was just doing his job. That's the thing. Like, he was doing his job, and
But it just irritated
he
you?
was very over the top.
Okay.
And okay, I'm going to get you to try and explain to me what an escape room is. So just all right, Dylan. What is the objective of an escape room?
I've never actually done one, but I'm guessing it's to complete it.
To
escape, I guess.
escape
But I
out
don't
of
know
the
if you
room.
actually walk out of a door. Do you know what I mean? Because I've never done it.
Yeah. All right. So they're all a bit different, right? Some you have to like break out using like a special code, and then some like you'll get to the end and then it's like it. Or sometimes your time will run out and you don't escape, and then you fail. You wasted money. But I was at this one, and so we just established that the objective is to escape.
Yeah.
Now, in my head, that is get out in any way possible. If I have to tear the fucking walls down and I get out, I still win.
Okay.
It might not be by his rules, but by my rules, escape room, you get out of the room.
Yeah.
Right. So this guy wasn't happy with me, and I've talked about it before, but for those who are new, this is what I was angry about. It just popped into my head throughout the week. I don't know why, but it did, and it's frustrated me. So I'm in the room. There's like a prison cell type thing, and then there's keys, and the keys are dangling like on the top of like a shelf, right?
Yeah.
Hanging down from the shelf. And I was thinking, gee, like my arm is a little bit like long. Like I've got an okay length arm. So I've reached into the prison cell, and then I grabbed like a little like a stick, so like elongate my arm a bit, and I pulled the keys down, and I got the keys, and I'm like,
so where?
so
Were you in a prison cell, or were you breaking into a cell?
Yeah, I'm in a room with a small prison cell in the corner, which had a box, and then it had a key. And I'm like, obviously you need the key to get into the box. So,
But you were meant to open the prison cell first.
yeah, but with a code or something,
and
right?
find the code in the room somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, I've found a loophole where I can actually reach the key because they've designed the game.
So you grabbed something.
Yep, to reach the key.
And then you grabbed the key.
Grab the key. I have it now, so I can just get straight in without
And can
having...
you reach the box through the cell with the key?
With the stick I found, I could do that too, yeah.
So you have the key above the box.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm recalling this correctly, but it's good enough. It's the general point is what I'm trying to make. So this guy can watch and hear everything that's happening. So he's got security cameras everywhere, and he can talk over the loudspeaker.
So you've gone, Mum, watch this, let's get the key.
She was on the other team. So it was actually me, my cousin Billy, and my auntie Neen, right? And we were doing well. We were in front at the time. And I've done my little dirty, which I thought was fine.
So now you've got the key in your hands.
Yep. Over the loudspeaker. Strike for so-and-so team. And I'm like, okay, why? Because I can talk back to him. So I'm like, you tell me why. What did I do wrong? He said, the aim of the game is to follow the rules. And I said, you haven't established any rules. You can't give me... He goes, one more strike and you're kicked out of the venue.
Kicked out of the venue? What the fuck?
This is in the middle of... This is Sydney CBD.
Fucking loser.
I was so tempted to say, go back and play fucking Dungeons and Dragons. That's where you belong. You don't belong here. To be fair, this place was like a dungeon.
Yeah.
Sydney CBD, you go down an escalator to like under the world. So like you got the road.
Sounds kind of cool, actually.
Go down. Yeah, but you went there, you would make so much fun of this place.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say the name of the place, but if you know, you know. This guy, if he finds it, I'm coming for you, bro.
Strike.
I'm coming.
That's annoying. I feel like as long as you're not like breaking the venue, you should be able to do whatever you want to get the key.
Yeah, and he said you will get disqualified and kicked out of the venue.
So because you didn't go through it, the code and...
Yeah.
Well, then,
well, how about you put...
Shouldn't there be multiple ways to escape?
Yes, exactly. And I'm thinking... And then, okay, so there was a red team and a blue team, and then there used to be a green team, right? But the green... So I was, like, cracking clues for, like, both teams, the green team as well, and he was like, oh, you're wasting your time cracking clues for the green team. And I was like, I don't know. I'm just trying to escape, mate, buddy. Nerd. Loser. Nah. And then it came, like, to maybe 5 minutes before we had to escape, and then he goes... You need to know the green team's fucking answers to get out. And I said, I've been doing this the whole time, and you said I wasn't allowed to do it. Now it comes the end of it's convenient to do it now. I was doing it before. I'm a step ahead of you.
He's a scumbag,
Fix
bro.
your game, you Dungeons and Dragons nerd. I got angry this week thinking about that.
How old were you?
This was the last trip I went on.
Oh, okay.
This
You
was-
never mentioned that before then on the show.
Did I not?
Nah, you haven't talked about it. I was assuming this is when you were a kid.
Oh, nah, bro. This was my last
No,
trip.
you never mentioned that story.
Oh, that's good. It's fresh for
There
everyone.
you go.
So yeah, escape rooms, get your shit together. I'd love to do one and have
Don't
us
they like let you
filmed.
film? Is that a thing?
You're not supposed to,
Yeah.
but there would be one where we would give them enough exposure.
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
you
That
know,
would be fun.
Make loopholes and stuff. And we have here. I want to know, and we asked some similar stuff last week, but I want to know some abandoned places and haunted places in Perth.
Well, one that got sent was the Mundaring
That's
Weir.
a tunnel though.
Where? Weir?
The Mundaring Weir
Whatever.
tunnel.
Weir.
And I've been through there before. I think we did it on school doing
Okay.
cycling one day. And I didn't feel weird about it.
What else
like-
got sent? I can't remember.
Oh, this is another thing that annoyed me this week. I was trying to find an abandoned place that you and I could do a video at, right? Because I feel like it would be fun. We've done one before, which was just we stumbled across it.
Yeah, we did stumble across. That was a good one though.
It was because it was spontaneous and it had a bit of something to it. And there was this guy on YouTube who goes to all of these places around Western Australia, abandoned, haunted, creepy, like old hospitals that like.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
And everyone that messages saying, "Oh, hey man, I was just wondering, like, if you could give us the location." I do not give locations. I work really hard to find these places.
No, you don't, bro.
We've had another incident like this
Come on,
with clothing.
I'm sick of fucking people not wanting to give. Like, people ask us what equipment we use.
Yeah.
We give
Tell
it
them
to the
straight
detail,
away.
bro.
Yeah.
We don't say we work so hard to find. Fucking suck my
That was
dick,
like-
cunt. Oh my god.
How about the clothing brand? So
Okay, listen to this. Holy fuck, bro. So we like to message around people, you know, what tee do you use, what hoodie do you use, just to...
Yeah. But we want to widen our knowledge and know what's best for our people,
And
for you guys.
This isn't us bragging, or I'm not trying to be like, or big-headed, but this bloke has 700 followers, right? We have like nearly 12,000. We've done a clothing drop. Like, we know what we're doing. We're just asking, all right? He has 700 followers. No disrespect, but like, you know, and this bloke was thinking he's way too big for his boots, as the big man said. So we message him. You know, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, turns out he knows people, blah, blah, blah. We end up, he tells someone tells our mate tells us that he goes, I'm not going to reply to their message. I work really hard to find my clothes. And then we're like, what? What, bro? Are you, like... You're kidding me, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, he ends up saying, oh, just tell him it's AS colour. And I'm thinking, mate, he says he works hard for that. That's what everyone uses.
It's the most basic.
That's what you get told to use at every graphic place.
Yeah.
They say AS colour, yeah, go for it.
That's what our last shirts were.
Fuck me, bro. And he's saying he works hard for it. And then he ended up replying a day later because he probably realised he's being a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. I hate people like that. Oh, I've worked hard. I saw someone comment, it was like a similar thing on some guy saying, I don't give things out. And a guy goes, it's just simple business ethics. You don't give out things. I'm thinking, mate, it's just like, if you're so scared that they're going to be better than you, you're a loser. If you're good enough, right, it won't matter that people are using the same stuff as you.
That's the exact same thing I was
Like,
just
it just
thinking
won't, bro.
about when people ask, I reckon we've had 100+ people ask, like, oh, we want to start a podcast. What's the
Bang,
best way
here's
to
what
do
you
it?
use.
We
Here's
give
the
you guys-
programs we use.
Exactly. And we just say, good luck. Just run with it. Start making episodes. Do it. Because that's exactly what
Not
we
all,
do.
actually, guys. We actually worked really hard for this setup. Like, yeah, we're not going to tell you.
Yeah.
What? Fucking wanker. Honestly.
But
oh,
yeah.
I work hard for these locations, loser.
Exactly. That's just, bro. And he goes, so there was one that I really liked, and I was like, that would be so sick. Go at night time, get a few people around it. And I've
Is he
messaged
a
him.
YouTuber?
He's just like low level. Like he'd be like sub a K.
Oh.
Like, but he goes to all of these different locations and films it. And yeah, I was really nice about it. I just said, hey man, just wondering where this is. And he goes, I don't, like, he didn't even say hi or anything. He just goes, I don't share this information with anyone. And I was like, what are you losing out of it?
What's his name? Should we get everyone to send him hate?
No, come on, bro.
We should.
But
He should be, bro. People like that deserve it. We're good blokes and everyone hates us sometimes on TikTok. These shit people should get it.
Divert the hate.
Yeah.
Nah, we're
everyone
not
go
like
tell him to fuck himself or something.
No. So yeah, haunted and abandoned places in Perth. Let us know.
Yeah, if you're friends with that loser and you listen to it, tell us the
I think it's a middle-aged man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Midlife crisis. Yeah, we
So-
want to know of anywhere. Hospitals, insane asylums,
Yeah.
abandoned hotels,
Mhm.
shops, petrol stations. I don't care.
Petrol station.
Anything. Petrol station with
Yeah.
a basement, you know?
All right.
A bar, a pub,
Mm-hmm.
an old nightclub maybe.
Yep.
An old nursing home could be kind of weird.
That would be strange, yeah.
Anything like that abandoned, let us know.
Imagine how an old nursing home would smell.
Jesus, bro. The smell in general. Imagine
Yeah.
it after. Oh, my God.
Dirty tea.
Hopefully people send some good shit in because I want to go.
Yeah.
Take some flashlights. We could be like Joe Weller and fake it all.
No, we won't do that. We'll be legit. And if nothing happens, nothing happens. But I think...
Sometimes that's even scarier because the anticipation, you know what
But
I mean?
we'll make it funny just through shit talk. I remember the other time we went. And you and I went by ourselves the first time. Did we go in? I think you and I went in
We did, bro.
and then we took people.
And we
the
were more
next time.
confident the next time. But the
We
first
were.
time was... Bro, the first time was fright. Like, we're walking... For some reason, we just walked down this road,
Yeah.
this path. And then...
And it was on Halloween.
Yeah, and then there's a back fence, right? But it was open, and I thought we thought that house is abandoned. It had this big old scary shed. We go in there, needles, syringes on the floor, smashed bottles, dole. We're thinking, oh. We go into the house, it's just dark, holes in the roof, and we're like slowly going through each room.
The scariest
just, oh.
bit. Scariest bit was going through that first flywire door.
Yeah.
And it was so creaky.
Because we thought we're going to make so
Yeah.
much noise, someone's going to know we're here. Like if,
And then, there was like, there was food in the kitchen that like
Someone had been
cracky
there.
and like mega rang on the
and there
floor.
was like writing inside one of the cupboards as well.
And
yeah.
then I'm pretty sure. Were we Jamo and Dylan then? No,
We weren't.
I'm pretty
It
sure
was
I
just
said
your
sub to
YouTube
Jamo.
channel. Yeah.
That'll probably still be there on the. Yeah, but yeah, it's a creepy little place. But yeah, we definitely want to take a couple people and go and have some fun because it was actually really fun when we took people the second time. We knew what to expect.
Yeah, but
They were
imagine going
shitting
with like
themselves.
4 to 6, 7, 8 people and everyone's just, oh my God.
Yeah.
We have to do it. Everyone let us know.
Yeah, give us a place. Heaps of people actually sent in like, the South Frio power station.
I feel like that's really basic.
but you can't get in. They have
Yeah.
security there.
I feel
all
like
the
that's not
time.
even that haunted. It's just,
No. Well, someone did die.
yeah.
They just fell through the poor construction.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
It's unlucky. But yeah, we have just the one MILF this week. Let's
Yeah,
have a
just
look.
the one. She's already won.
Yeah, well done.
So that's an easy win. I guess, we are going to... There's not that many MILFs in the world, so...
You're not wrong.
Hey, boys, this is my mum, Lisa, turning 49 this
Okay.
year. All my friends say she's a MILF, especially with the glasses. She's your traditional wog mum and the nicest woman ever. And this is Lisa at a party.
Very nice.
Nice dress.
Great body.
I can tell why...
It compliments.
Yes, I
her.
can tell why if you were friends with Taylor,
Yep.
you would like Lisa.
There you go.
So it makes sense.
Two very generic names, not so generic mum.
Exactly. Perfect.
So thanks for that. We're accepting MILFs, DILFs, and anything in between for next week. So
Mhm.
make sure you get them in. But yeah, we did feel as though this segment would die down a little bit as time goes on.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, let's get into some voice messages and confessions.
Hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
What do guys think about girls' nails? Like, do they actually care if girls have, like, long nails or short nails? Like, is it, like, tacky? Like, do guys think it's tacky for, like, girls to have, like, extremely long nails?
Look,
I don't know if we notice it as much as they think we do.
no, I don't reckon. I don't really care too much. I mean, the longer, the more... I don't know. What would you say about the longer nails?
I think there's when they say long, are we talking Cardi B like the crazy? Is that what they
that's
mean by
crazy.
long?
See, when I do
I like when a girl has her nails done nicely. Like if she likes to do it, then it looks good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nicely, if it's like a nice little colour. Actually, yeah, if they just keep themselves in a good way. Like if they keep themselves looking good, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't really care too much. I'd be a bit off-put if they're massively long nails, to be fair.
Yeah, I feel that.
I've seen,
really,
like, you know, in like India and stuff, they break Guinness World Records for longest nails. And they get, like, they start turning into, fucking, I don't know, like a cinnamon roll. Yeah.
No.
But yeah, we don't really care too much as long as they're nice. Well kept. Cut your
there
nails.
You go. Well kept.
We cut our nails.
We got a little one from a Bondi lifeguard here.
Bondi lifeguard. Let's
Bondi
go.
lifeguard.
Sweet. Yeah, so I went to my mate's 21st. It was up on the Goldie. He lives up there with his family. And everyone passed out. I was the only one still drinking at like 2 a.m. And his fucking mum was still drinking. And she was putting it on me that fucking hard. The fact where she was like sitting next to me, rubbing up my inner thigh. And I had to go outside. I had to leave the house. Otherwise, I was going to fully just towel up my best mate's mum.
She was full kissing my neck and everything.
Oh, my God.
That's a good friend you got there to the, the other bloke. That's a good friend you got that he wouldn't go there.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like you got a loyal mate.
I was thinking, he's a good friend for offering up his mum. Like,
No. Like you got a good friend that...
I gotcha. But, yeah, it's an interesting one. So, I wonder if she is married or not.
Well, he said parents, didn't he? I think he said I went up to his parents' place. I think she's married.
Wow.
And she's just had a big night. Kev's in bed.
Kev.
Everyone's sleeping. Young, whatever his name is, I won't say it.
We can't say it, but...
Young Gerald, I don't know. Is there? Crazy, bro. See, crazy things happen. Crazy things happen after midnight.
Interesting how everyone passed out before 2. Like, you'd think that's a little bit early.
She's probably not up at 2 that often, drinking that much.
Yeah. She's thinking, all right, that thigh's looking appealing.
Stacey's getting on a bit. She's thinking, it's been a while. Kev doesn't put out anymore.
G'day, lads. Firstly, I'd just like to say, chin up after that Just Eats menu log TikTok. Fucking brutal, though, the way those Brits went at you guys in the comments. Especially you,
Was it
Jamo.
bad?
Saw that mustache comment, totally out of line. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a little bit of a giggle, but that was rough. But anyway, I digress. My question to you guys is, at what point is a man considered short? See, our group, we're all pretty tall, about 6'2", 6'3", about that. So we say any man below 6'1" is considered short. There's only one bloke shorter than 6'1" in our group. He's 6 foot on the dot, apparently. But I'm just curious to see at what point would you guys set the bar of a man going from short to reasonable height?
Okay. I think saying a 6 footer short is a bit up themselves because they're 6'3".
I think you have an abnormally large group.
Yeah, 100%.
I've only ever seen that happen once. And
I think like 5'9" short. 5'8", 5'9", to be honest.
If we look at our group, what would our average group height be?
I think it would be like 5'10", 5'11", 6 in that range.
Yeah, if you went if we went everyone. So I think our Australian average is like 5'10", 5'11". So anything 5'9" and below.
I think 5'9" short under.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think 6 foot can be short. In their group it can, but I wouldn't ever say someone who's 6 foot short.
Would I be average then? Like average-ish? I'd
say.
I'm getting there. But yeah, 6'2", 6'3" for your whole group is nuts. That's huge.
Yeah.
Imagine walking past those boys on a night out. Fucking hell.
I feel that.
Yeah. But
I feel like we didn't even get that much hate on the menu log one. It was more from the gays on the other one.
Like menu log, we copped heaps.
No, but the other one was way worse, bro.
Which one?
Oh, no. Oh, sorry. That was the menu log one. I'm mixing them up. Yeah, it was that one.
Yeah, no.
From the LGBTQ community. The all-accepting, all-kind community.
It all started from Lockie. Lockie goes, it's bent.
And it's because I said that's gay as
well. But you said that after he said that's bent. So, yeah. Look, we understand, but also, come on, grow up.
There was some gay guy from Britain.
Oh,
and
he
was
reposted it.
He said that, how can they still say that? You guys have Hitler mustaches.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh, hilarious, bro.
Yeah. We get attacked frequently. And it's something that, sucks for about half an hour. And then it's fine. The TikTok community in general is pretty poor in, response to things.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We work through this shit. We just keep... And, I was talking to a person the other day about cancel culture and, people trying to cancel you and, I've unfollowed, all that shit.
Good, bro.
At the end of the day, you can't get cancelled if you keep making content.
Yeah.
You might not be on TV anymore. That doesn't mean you can't make YouTube. You can't do Instagram. You can't do TikTok. You can keep making content forever. And your core fan base that actually know who you are. The prime example we get
it's
is
only
people,
the casual, someone, they see one video, bro, and
they judge us instantly.
Good for
instead
you,
of
bro.
knowing a full story. Sometimes we'll put a story up on our TikTok, a snippet from the podcast, and that is enticing people to go and watch the full thing. And then they often don't do that. They see that and then they make assumptions on that, which is, I guess, all they can see. But dig a little deeper before saying you want to kill my family.
Bro, coming from big purple-haired girls saying, I'm going to kick these guys in the throat and kill them. No, you won't.
No.
You won't be able to run 5 meters this way,
You'll
love.
stumble.
Come on.
You'll fall off the wall.
I'll give you a
sidestep,
and you're
Face plant.
done.
Face plant.
You're done.
That could be life ended.
Your knee's gone.
Mm-hmm. Just
your
like
hip's
mine.
gone.
Yep.
Like mine.
Yep.
Everything's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, I can still step you.
Yeah.
Wearing your big cosplay boots or whatever they do. Come on, love. You're not doing nothing. See what they get so confident. Oh my god.
They do.
Ridiculous, bro.
The best they can do is sit on my face.
And one more for you. If you own a piece of land, do you own it to the center of the earth? So is that your piece of land all the way down?
Yeah, how deep do you own the land? I think there would be a regulation on it, but I wonder how far down you own it. Or is it surface level?
Well,
no one's ever got in trouble for digging a hole in their backyard.
No, unless you're burying someone.
Yeah.
Then you get in trouble. But I think...
How deep do you own the land?
Surface level. So let's say you buy that land, I'd say that is yours. So surface level, it's all yours, right? And then you dig underneath. If you dig deep enough, you're going to hit a rock, surely. But do you own it? You might own that whole... What'd you type in? How deep?
So 1891. Can you give me something from 2021? Thanks.
What was 1891 saying?
15 meters.
Oh.
Down.
Oh, I reckon it wouldn't have changed.
I mean, it's kind of weird that it hasn't in that long.
Wait, 15 meters? That's a long way.
Yeah, it's a long way. So if you go 17, will someone come knock on the door and say, fill it in, mate?
I wonder how hard it would be to build 15 metres underground. So let's say you've got a house that just goes straight up and it goes straight down. So it's ground level and then it goes down and you've got elevator and then you've got rooms downstairs. It'd be hard to get things there, but you could have 12-bedroom house that just goes down.
A proper bunker type thing. Yeah. It would be scary being that low.
It would be, because you'd just feel trapped.
Yeah.
A bit claustrophobic.
Oh, fuck. Whatever. That's scary.
Yeah.
You could have your own secret base underneath your home, bro.
People would.
Oh, yeah. There'd be some freaks out there with some crazy shit going.
And another weird thing is, why are wet clothes darker even though water has no colour? I can't figure that out.
I just want to say common sense, but it just doesn't make common sense, does it?
It is a bit weird. Why does it go a bit
Why
dark?
does water make things darker?
Yeah.
When things are saturated, what makes the colour change?
Yeah.
Need a scientist.
What's the science about it? We do need a scientist.
We do. We've been saying this for about 70 weeks.
Yeah, but I mean, who's a scientist, you know? They don't. I guess they don't watch our show.
Greta Thunberg.
Oh, mate, not her. She's irrelevant.
Right, just a quick scenario. So you get $10 million right now, but every year for the next 10 years, Conor McGregor will come and just absolutely leather you. And you don't know when exactly it'll come. it'll just happen. Would you take it? Keep up a good work. And it's just one punch, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
So-
I'm taking that.
So Conor McGregor's going to come around once a year. So you'll get a knock on
What
the
was
door.
the 10 years thing he was talking about? Was he saying once every 10 years?
No, I thought it was $10 million, but every year
Oh, yeah, okay.
McGregor comes
got you,
and
yeah.
absolutely left hooks you in the jaw.
Yeah. That would only be a few weeks of pain, I think.
Yeah.
And if it's, you're not going to die, or you could, but in this scenario, you're not going to die.
I'd probably use the 10 mil to get some MMA training to, you know, toughen me up a bit,
Yeah.
toughen up the jaw so I can
Have you
take
seen-
that. I would want it not on I don't want to break my jaw though. I'd probably try and just lean into it a bit and take it in the temple or the, you know what I mean?
I think you just got to stand there and take it.
I don't want it there because what if he breaks your jaw every year?
Yeah, well, then you just keep getting surgery. You've got 10 mil. Like,
Yeah, I know. I
Wait,
get a
Is it
iron
just
jaw.
a flat 10 mil? Or
Yeah.
is it 10 mil every year?
No, it's a flat 10 mil. You get 10 mil,
Oh.
but every year Conor gets to come and smack you in the face.
Sucks, but
Maybe you'd build a relationship with him, and after like the third or fourth year, he takes it easy. He gives you a 50%er. Yeah. I'd throw him a couple mil. I'd say, just come on, mate. Like, just relax. Knowing him, bro, he'd go full. He'd want to.
true.
One basic human concept that your brain just cannot wrap your head around.
I would say, why can I blow air out of my mouth that's cold versus hot? Like if I go versus they're two different temperatures.
I was trying it yesterday, and it's so true.
Yeah.
That's weird. You can
Hey,
control.
you can do both.
That's fucking
Do
weird.
you reckon you can do that out your ass?
I don't know.
It's only ever been warm for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine if we... Nah.
Nah, I feel like you can't control that.
Yeah, so... Can we do it out our nose? Probably not. You know what it is, though?
I wonder why you can control it.
Do a nose breath, right? And then if you do it close, it's warm. Further away, it's cool. So, warm. So do it real close. Warm. Further away. It's like a breeze.
G'day fellas, hope you're well. Question for you. Spins me out to think about it, but I've never seen two people have the same microwave. I don't think the same microwave actually exists anywhere in the world. Stay safe.
I feel like people never have the same appliances, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
People
really...
never have the same fridge.
No. I see it at work, but like at home, different homes, yeah, you don't really see the same brand appliances.
It's weird. I guess everyone's a bit different what they want with their house, you know?
Yeah. I didn't realise there was that many fridge and microwave brands. and
There's a
stuff.
lot, bro.
So yeah, this treatment facility.
Oh, wait. This is a good one, Jamo.
Okay.
This is a bit of
Oh,
a...
I'm listening.
Hey boys, loving the potty at the minute. Just thought I would send through a voice message about sort of following on from last week's potty about conspiracy theories. So I was watching this YouTuber and he was going on about conspiracy theories himself, and he said he lives in Sydney, and he was talking about this friend he used to have that lived in Sydney as well, and she worked at a research clinic, and they were currently doing research and treatments for cancer. Anyway, it was all still like in the process of like, well, nothing was official yet. It was all still in the treatment sort of, the testing sort of phase. And they said that it was actually being successful. These treatments for cancer were successfully treating the people that were coming in for the testing. Anyway, she said that one day at work, these three men from the government with big stacks of paper, all in black, walked in and said, we're shutting down this facility straight away. Like, you can't continue treating people for cancer. And they shut down that afternoon. They stopped doing the treatment, treating people for cancer. I don't know how accurate the story was. This YouTuber was pretty popular on his, like, he had a pretty big following, so I don't know. It would be odd for him to make something up like that. But anyway, yeah, just wondering what your boys' thoughts are on the government's control over, like, disease and whatnot, because you sort of covered that about COVID. But yeah, like, do you think that big diseases like cancer and whatnot that are making them heaps of money, do you think they have control over the treatments and stuff? Anyway, yeah, that's all. Thanks, boys. Love the potty.
Definitely a chance.
100%.
Definitely a chance.
100%.
Obviously, yeah, cancer's making them a lot of money.
Bro, making them billions probably.
Whoever the people are who are in control of this, if it was happening to their wife or their kids, would they be different? They'd probably act a bit different on it.
Mate, they probably have the cure, and that's why their wife and kids are all good.
I don't know. There's a cure for most things in the world.
Except for the big C.
Yeah, and the
which
big
is
C
weird.
is devastating. And I think it could also be like a population control thing. They're like, okay, there's this many people
Yeah,
dying
we need
each
it
year.
just to, 100%, bro. I think all that shit's going on. It's scary.
You're big on this stuff.
I really am.
So, yeah,
'Cause I
don't
know there's more at control than what we know, bro.
Yeah.
We're just little pawns.
Yeah, no, we are.
We know
for
nothing.
the most part, we're sheep. We
Yeah,
follow
100%,
We
bro.
follow what's fed to us all the time,
Yeah.
and we only know what our parents know, really.
Yeah, we're only
Unless
living
we
what
go
we're
out.
allowed to live most of the time. You get a bit of leeway with what you
Yeah.
can do, but
Exactly.
you know.
There's probably another brand like Apple, right, that is 1 million times better, then we'll never see it.
Yeah, because Apple have made a deal with the men up the top, and come on,
Yeah.
and they've gone, we
not
we
Apple,
like you,
it'll be
we
called
like
Orange
you,
or something.
exactly, and we're part of that,
Yeah.
and I'm proud of that because I still hate HP.
Afternoon, boys. Just finished watching this week's Poddy, and basically, I was just thinking if say Samsung came up to you, they approached you and said like, we want to sponsor you, we want to make a deal with you. They said that we could like allow you to make the podcast, wouldn't have to have other jobs, you could live relatively comfortably, expand it a little bit, but the catch is that you have to use Android or Samsung devices, so laptop to edit on, and phones like day to day, and contractually you weren't allowed to use Apple devices. Like, do you hate them enough to turn this down, or is the bag just too tempting? Let me know. Love the Poddy.
Did he specify the amount?
No, it was like we would make good money off the Poddy,
Yeah.
living comfortably.
All right.
How about this? In private, like you'd be editing on this.
I have a theory, right?
And when we're in public, I'll take the Sam. I'll go. I'll take so the press
Yeah,
can
but
take
then
a
in your
photo.
left pocket, you've got your Apple.
Yeah,
your
and so then
iPhone.
I'm down there going,
Yeah.
how lol. Like,
I'll tell you what I'm doing, right? And cricketers do this. This is how I came up with the idea, right? A cricketer will get a custom-made bat, right? So they'll go down and they'll get a custom-made cricket bat with the wood they want, the amount of grain they want. Like, it's very technical.
Mhm.
Then they'll get a sponsorship with a Kookaburra, a Grey Nichols, right? Let's say you've got a Kookaburra sponsorship. You got your plain bat. All you do is put stickers on it, right? I will have a MacBook, and the casing will be Samsung or Android
yeah,
or
like
whatever.
a trick.
Yeah, my phone will have all the Apple features.
Just get
Like the outside.
Samsung case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking idiots. And Samsung's so stupid that they won't know the difference.
Come on, bro. We could get that deal one day.
I don't want it.
No, we'd make the contract with Samsung and say everything we display will be Samsung, but everything behind the scenes will not be Samsung.
And we would appreciate it if you partnered with Apple and got bought out by them. Read this one, mate.
Right.
It's a big night for the young lady.
Hey boys, I got a bit of confession for yous. Sorry in advance for how long this is. I'll try and keep it short. Anyway, so last week my cousin and I went out to the court. As you do in a night, you might get a few kisses and dances in. So there was this boy that I had been vibing with for the night, and I went home with him. My cousin got left behind. He took me to his room, and one thing led to another, but about 10 minutes in, his door opened and his fucking twin brother was watching us. I honestly do not know what on good God Green's earth possessed to ask the brother to join us, and boom, I'm having my first threesome.
With twin brothers.
At the time, I didn't think much about it. It was a good experience and that, but the next morning when I told my cousin, she basically told me that my situation was kind of like incest. I kind of argued with her saying I was fucking the same dude that was split into two bodies, because if you really think about it, they're just one person. That's a shallow way of thinking about it. You fuck two men with different brains who are brothers.
Twin brothers.
Twin brothers.
The best of brothers.
She said, anyway, I was wondering if you boys would consider this incest or nah. So she went home with a boy.
I wouldn't think it's incest. I think that's pretty cool by the two twin brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Went home with the boy, got into the house, twin brother watching, twin brother joins in.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I think it's cool.
Thanks, Dad. Interesting little package we just received, isn't it?
Right. us.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, let's open it. I don't know what a phone. Oh, the phone cases. I reckon.
It
Go
will
on.
be. It will be. They can get a little shout out. What's this? 3 shout outs today?
This guy roasted me for having an iPhone 8 as well.
He did.
Fucking asshole. Not my fault, bro.
So there is your Michael Jordan case.
Lovely.
And here is my Nat 5 case. He said, 2 legends for 2 legends. Hope you enjoy your day. Love from your friend Luke at SQ Design.
Thank you, Luke, at SQ Designs.
Check out SQ Designs. We've got new phone case. Beautiful stuff.
Let me put it on.
Little clear one. Fifey. Beautiful. Oh, fuck. I'll put it on as well.
Look at this.
See, I got a black phone though, so it might look a bit strange, but bang. Yours looks beautiful. Oh, mine actually works well.
Yeah, that does work with the black. There you go. Out with the old, in with the new.
Beautiful.
Thank you, MJ.
This is good. And now, look, I can actually change my volume now because this one was broken. Beautiful.
It's a good day. Last question.
Let's
All
go.
right, this, and you know what? This isn't easy.
All right.
Would you rather
Yep.
Jennifer Aniston,
Mhm.
Friends age,
Yep.
Margot Robbie, Wolf of Wall Street?
Margot Robbie, Wolf of Wall Street, purely because what it did to me when I was watching
Yeah?
it. Yeah. I just felt a certain type of
I
way.
love both. I think I'm taking Jen because I have just a huge soft spot for her. But
There
I
you
mean,
go.
you're not
would have
go-
been issues if we chose the same.
I'm
so.
not. I'm not going. You're not going wrong with Margot.
No.
But Jen has a spot in my heart.
Yeah,
and I
that's
think
fair
she's.
enough.
I think she's really
We've
great.
spoken about both in length before, so
Because they're both great women.
beautiful stuff.
That's it.
That's it for this week. Have a good one. Have a lovely week, and enjoy yourself.